If you are a real estate agent posting every single day, calling people, attending every networking event, showing properties all week, and you still don't have a consistent flow of qualified leads coming to you, then this video is going to hit you differently. Okay. How am I going to hit you differently? Because I'm not here to motivate you like what other gurus are saying. And I'm not here for you to see me as a guru, okay? I'm not here to tell you to hustle harder than what you have been doing. I'm here to tell you what you have been doing or what you have been running in your business is fundamentally broken. And I'm here to show you exactly what to do instead. My name is Maleek. I work with real estate professionals to build lead gen system that actually works. And today I'm going to be walking you through the exact framework I use for free. So stay with me in this video, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly why your pipeline is dry, and I will show you a step-by-step system to fix that today. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay. Here's what I see constantly. Every real estate or every average real estate agent wakes up Monday morning. They have got showings, calls to make, listings to send, and they're supposed to be generating new leads somewhere in all of this, right? In the middle of this. So they post Instagram, they scroll on their contact, hoping that someone will magically call them. They are checking on their portal for leads, trying to see, but at the end, the result is garbage. Maybe by 6 p.m., they have been busy all day and they have zero new lead qualified into their pipeline. And the worst part of this is that most real estate agents think that they are the problem. See, most real estate agents think that if they are not working hard enough, that's why they're not getting the result they want to get. So they wake up earlier and they hustle harder, and the cycle keeps repeating, and they still have flawless system. Now, let me be direct with you. You don't have a lead problem, okay? You don't have a market positioning problem. You have a system problem, and there is a big difference to that, a big one. You see, most of you as real estate agents are confusing activity for productivity. These are not the same thing. Being busy is not the same as building a business. And until you understand that, you will still stay stuck in a loop of flawless system, hustling hard and having inconsistent earning and burning out your cash. So in this video, I want to show you what is actually eating up your time and your income. So I want to identify 7 things that are killing the average, real estate agent business right now. I need you to be honest with yourself as I go through this. Maybe you're passing one of these. Maybe if this is not what you're saying, but I'm sure at least one is going to go through you. You see, number one, every real estate agent wants to respond to their WhatsApp the second a lead comes in. You're scheduling around other people's urgency. That is not a business. That is a reaction habit. Each time everyone or anyone that comes through your, pipeline, you have this reaction of, oh, you want to get up on the bed sheet. They will actually go answer this lead before they actually get code. Now, I can tell you that this is not a system, and this is what you're going through, or this is part of what you're going through a little bit. Two, random post with no strategy. Okay, posting a listing with no caption, no hook, no CTA, just noise. Nobody cares about your listing. They care about what it does for them. So when you're posting something, you don't post something because you want to attract immediately. You post something to resonate with your client's problem. Three, follow up, and this one is huge. Okay, following up with dead leads for weeks. Look, you need to have this. You need to be sincere with yourself. Some people are not ready, so stop begging them. I want you to start moving them into a longer nurture sequence, like a list, and focus your energy on people who are actually and actively in the market right now. And that is what you should be doing. Number four is what most real estate agent does. Okay, attending events with no conversion plan, going to network and not following up with every single person you met. You just wasted a day or a Saturday or a Monday or Sunday that would have been a productivity day for you. Number five is you are typing the same follow-up message 30 times a day manually. Now, this is what templates and automation are for. And most of you ignore AI, ignore these automations. That repetitive typing is costing you hours every single week. And when you keep, having these kind of messages, people see you as other average real estate agents out there. You're not the go-to-go person. Why? Because you sound like everybody in their DM. Six, you are calling into research when you're scrolling on Instagram. Now, to be honest with yourself, that is not a research. Okay, that is a distraction with a nice name. You see, people have actually given this a nice name, but I can tell you that that is a high distraction for you currently, and at the end, you don't get any operation as an effective result. Okay, so you need to start having systems that does research for you. Now, number seven is the worst, and I think most real estate or average real estate agents are suffering with this. They have no pipeline tracker, no CRM, no system. So leads that comes in gets into their pipeline, and these real estate agents get busy and they forget to follow up, and that potential client goes to buy through someone else. Now, that is money that has been left from your account every single week, every single month. So I want to ask you, how many of these things I mentioned hits you probably? Now, be real with yourself, because I love you to know that the problem is the first step to solve. if you actually push for it, right? Because knowing the problem is always the first step to solving it. So that is what you need to get. So now let me explain this for you, okay? Here's what took me a longer time to understand. You do not need more lead source. You need to master these three I'm about to mention, because every single agent or every single client you will ever meet in the real estate comes from one of these three places. So source one, your warm network, right? Take it very serious. Now, let me give you for an instance. Your phone right now has between 300 to 1,000 contacts, and inside of those contacts are people who are renting, are people who wants to buy. These are people who own and want to sell something, sell their property. People who know someone ready to move. I promise you, most agents have never sent a single strategic message to these people, not a random message like how are you. Most of you sound generic like every other real estate agent in the market. I am talking about a strategic value-based message that positions you as an expert that they should call you. You're a problem solver, right? So here's what I want you to do this week. Okay, segment all your contacts into hot, warm, and cold. Send 10 personalized messages a day from your warm list, not like a random message or a generic message like, are you looking forward to buy? That is a desperate message instead. Because when I run audits on my clients and when I ask them, what kind of message do you send? And I think we normally get like 90% of this message from our real estate agent we work with. And this is like, you're just sounding generic like everybody in the market. So this is what I want you to do. Instead, you use this. Hey, I thought you would want to know the market has shifted in your area. Happy to break down this for you if it's useful. You see that this positions you at a very high level. You are different and the message is different. You're not like every other real estate agent that comes into their DM. So source two is content that works while you sleep. I'm going to say something that might upset you here. Okay, your property posts are not marketings. Don't allow this to actually sink in your head. Random listing photos with a price tag. Nobody is stopping there to, or nobody's stopping their scroll to actually watch that. You need to know what your clients stop for, and you know what your clients stop for. Content that answers a question that they already have. You need to know this. Now, instead of posting beautiful 3 bedroom for sales, post like 5 things to check before you sign any rent agreement. Instead of a property photo, post a photo or a property that worth maybe $20 million, or maybe this price figure, like what will 20 million naira buy in Lekki right now? You see that this is something that triggers. You are different from others. You're not pushing. You're not pushing. You need to know that one is actually pushing and the other is pulling. So you want to be a magnet, not a megaphone in your business. So get this what I'm talking about. Okay. Now I want to give you the formula I give all my clients. Very simple. Now, 3 educational posts, 3 trust building posts, 1 call to action every week without fail. That is it. Okay. You need to know this when it comes to content. Now, source 3 is all about a strategic partnership. This is the one 90% of real estate agents have never thought about this seriously. Now, I want to explain something for you. It is the fastest way to scale your lead flow without spending anything on ads. That is, if you're very smart and you know how to follow the road. Now, the concept is very, very simple. Who is already talking to your ID client? You need to know this. Now, mortgage brokers, lawyer handling real estates, interior designers, corporate HR, managers, relocating staff, school administrators in catchment areas. You see, I've mentioned this, right? These are people talking to buyers and sellers every single day when they are not with you. So you want to know their, places where you can actually go to, be. And you want to be their go-to real estate person. Build those relationships intentionally, okay? Offer value first and referrals will follow. Now, let me move to the 5-touch conversion system I tell my clients right now. You see, getting a lead is step 1, okay? Converting them is where the money is. And this is where most real estate agents drop the ball. Now, when a lead inquires or someone inquires, real estate agents respond once, no reply, they give up sometimes. And this person goes and buys through someone who actually followed up properly well, who have a system that actually sounds well. And now, this might sound familiar to you. Now, research shows that the majority of sales require at least 5 touch points before a decision is made. Most agents quit after one. Here is the 5 touch points I use and I share to my partners, my real estate clients. So touch 1, which is the one, respond within 2 hours. Acknowledge their inquiries. Now, you see, moving back, responding within 2 hours was in an old and what tradition system I really hated. Now, what I want to tell you that we have artificial intelligence coming in. Now, everything I've just mentioned, if you were a smart agent, you will normally key into artificial intelligence to make your productivity fast and your operation effective. Now, what I want you to do is to implement AI system here. Now, when you respond within 2 minutes, that sets you different from every agent out there. because every agent out there respond within 2 hours to 3 days. But I can tell you that when you start responding, at least your average video should be 2 minutes to 5 minutes with artificial intelligence. So you need to acknowledge their inquiry. Ask one qualifying question. Don't pitch, okay? Just a simple message like, are you looking to move in the next few months, or are you still exploring? That is it. You don't want to complex anything. So that moves me forward to touch two, which is day two. Send them value, a marketplace update, a guide, a video about buying in their area of interest, yourself as the expert before you pitch. So you have to have yourself as the expert before you pitch. So touch three, which is actually day four, skipping one day. You have a social proof. Share a client story relevant to their situation. Okay, make them see themselves in someone you already helped. That is what you need to do. Now, touch four, which is day seven, you have kept maybe 3 to 4 days. The soft pitch, invite them to a short consultation call. I would love to understand what you're looking for and show you the option, even if it costs you 20 minutes or 15 minutes, that can save you months of searching. You have opened the door. Yeah, okay. Touch five, which is actually day 14. Now you have kept 7 days distant, almost 2 weeks. Now the honest check-in. Hey, I don't want to keep following up if the time isn't right for you. Okay, are you still actively looking, or should I check in back in next few months? Either is it completely fine. Now that sounds respectful and a respectful exit. So when they revisit this message, they know that you sound respectful and it's a very respectful exit, not a hard exit. Now after the touch five, they go for a longer nurture list, monthly value emails, never deleted, never forgotten, because people timing changes. You need to know this. And when it does, you want to be the name that comes in mind. You need to be that first person that comes in mind. Now, everything I have said from touch one to touch five requires automation. Now, you are someone that you can't actually be there every single time playing this game, because you have every lead that comes simultaneously to your pipeline. So you don't want to actually go this 14 days. That is why I have actually kept a link in the description where you can actually check our community. It's a new community I opened where you interact with real estate, interact with us, relate with us. Every Saturday, I do have a live video call, a live section of where I train a real estate agent on how to use automation to implement this. So moving forward, everything I shared today means nothing without a structure, because knowledge without a system is just an entertainment. So here are the three structures every real estate agent must have in place. Number one, the morning power block. When you have the system, a system helps you protect the first 2 hours of your working day. Our one is lead generation, outreach, follow up, pipeline update. Our two is your content, your visibility. That is non-negotiable. Then you go to your showings and your call. And all this can be done single-handedly with an automation, an AI system, and we provide for real estate agents. This keeps you in a very good and systematic loop. Okay. So the pipeline tracker, having a dashboard. If it's not tracked, that means it does not exist. You need to have a visible tracker with a 6-column name, source stage, last touch date, next action, and note. Now, spreadsheet, CRM, I don't care what you use something, but I want to actually still, offer you this. Our full system also allows you not to go through all these different tools all in one combined system, where you can actually track the metrics of your lead, where your leads are coming from, the geographical location of lead, and how your leads are behaving, down to the engagement from your website. Like I said, you can actually visit the community. Again, I've mentioned that about 2 times in case you don't get in the last section I just went through. Now, when you have this system I just mentioned, it allows you to review every Monday and Friday, not just every Monday, every of the days. This habit alone will recover thousands of your deals that you're not currently getting, that you're currently losing out of forgetfulness. Number three is the Friday preview. Every Friday, take 30 minutes, ask yourself, how many new leads came in this week? How many did I follow up with? What content performed well? What is my closest deal to closing? And what will I do differently next week? Now, 5 questions every Friday. Your business will never get invisible to you again, and you will never get burnt out. All right, guys, we have covered a lot today. The time traps, the lead source, the 5-touch conversion system, the morning power block, the pipeline tracker, and the Friday review. Now, here's the truth. The information alone does not change your action. Okay, it does not do anything to you. And the gap between where you are now and where you want to be is not just about knowledge, it's all about implementation. You have the knowledge now you just need implementation. So I put together a free guide, the full written version of everything I just walked you through this video, plus a 30-day action plan. It's out this week. Now it is called Stop Chasing Lead and Start Attracting Clients. It is free. Okay, very, very free. So here's how to get it. I'm going to give you two options. Now, option one, The link is in my description below. Click it and download it. Then option two, you can DM me the word leads on Instagram and I will send it directly to you. Now, no email sign up, no payment, and just a guide. And if this video helps you guys, do me a favor, share it with one agent you know that might hear this. Now, not because of the views, because that person needs the information and you might have changed how they see their business. Okay, it's not about views. So I will see you in the next one. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for staying with me, and I'll catch you in the next video.